Alright everyone, I just gonna make a quick video on how I use a refractometer and why I find it useful. Alright, so I went over to the Niagara grapevine and I grabbed one of the remaining clusters. This is it here. It's one of the last full clusters. And in order to find out how much sugar is in this, I use a refractometer. Basically, it uses light refraction to tell how dense the sugar level is. And what you do is, if you're just starting and you've never used it before, you take distilled water, put a couple drops of distilled water in there, close it up, look at it through the light, and then you use this little screwdriver and adjust this here until the blue line, you'll see inside there's a blue and like a light color blue or a white, and you adjust that to 0. And I've done that already, obviously, because I use it. So what you do then is you take a grape, you can anything, grapes, raspberries, blueberries, beer that's not been fermented yet. You can also use beer or wine that is fermenting still. If you have the software, it makes it easier to do the conversions. So, but to start out, we just take it, put a couple drips on there. You see there's liquid. Close it up, and then pick it up, put it into the light. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. And there you have it. So it's almost 12 brix. Probably more like 11.8. And that's it. So then you can just take a scale or a software. If you're using a brewer's software, you can use a software and convert it, and that will tell you how much sugar you have. So you take your 11.8 brix, put that in, and it'll do a conversion. Now if you were doing that, so that's your starting, so you write that down, and then if you're fermenting, after a little while you can come back and you just do the same thing. You just put your fermented juice in there, and then with the conversions you can determine how much. But the reason I like it is because you can see there's just such a slight amount, just a very little bit amount of liquid needed to do that test, that it's really just worth it just to have this for that. Because if you're using a hydrometer, how many grapes would I have to crush to fill up the little vial, the tube, to use a hydrometer? And then I guess you could pour it back or drink it or whatever. But if you're in the field or you just want to do it real quick, you can take a couple bunches and test 5 or 6 separate grapes from different bunches, and then average it out, and you can determine what it's going to be. And then even if you get done crushing it or you get done brewing a batch of beer, you just take a couple drips, put it on, look at it, and you're ready to go. You don't have to worry about filling up a vial and putting a hydrometer in and spinning it and waiting for all that. So also with such a small amount of liquid, the temperature adjustment is pretty rapid, so you don't have to worry about temperature throwing it off too much either. So I hope that helps, and that's how I use it.